Hi, Jay here, aka Spin Doctor, back here with another tutorial on how to use JukeCab. Now, when you're in JukeCab, you have different modes. We have genres, we have decades, we have playlists, we have radio, we have artists, albums. If we go back here to artists, you'll see none of the artists here. So, with MP3s, you have embedded album art. Now, that's a problem for us because we need artist artwork. So when you purchase JukeCab, it comes with a thing called the artist image scraper, and I'm going to show you how to use that. So we're currently we got this full screen. I'm going to make it a window by pressing the home key, and I'm going to drag this out of the way a little bit. I have my JukeCab folder open right here, and we need the artist image scraper. So we're going to double click this. And it's going to open this scraper here. Right now it's looking for these folders right here. I'm going to add a folder, and I have a specific folder in mind here. I'm just going to do this one right here. I believe this is the folder that I have loaded in JukeCab. So we're going to select that, and once that's in there, we're going to click Scan Artists, and you're going to see it's actively scanning the folders right now. Okay, so now we're going to scrape all that's visible. Oh, if I leave this checked, this top 25, it will only scrape the top 25 that it sees here. So we can do that real quick. You can see it's looking for all this artwork for all these artists. Now, this scraper does not touch album artwork. It doesn't touch your media files at all. It's going to build a folder full of artwork for these all these artists. We'll go ahead and let this finish. I could go ahead and do all 363 of these, but to speed this video up, I'm just going to do these top 25 here. Okay, so it's found 25. It failed 0. It didn't miss any of them. So let's close this. We'll go into artwork, and we're going to go into artist art in your JukeCab folder. And you can see it downloaded all those artists and put them in there. So when we go back and open JukeCab, let's get out of here real quick. Let's go to albums, and then we'll come back to artists. Anyways, it didn't fill all of them because obviously there was 360 some odd artists there. But you can see we do have some artwork for some of these guys now. And if you let that scraper run, it will scrape everything it can find for these. In fact, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to go ahead and scrape. I'm going to go back to this folder. Let's see here. Image scraper. You see it still has that loaded. I just did scan artists and it picked up where it left off. So I'm going to uncheck this. I'm going to go ahead and let this scrape all visible. And I'll pause the video and I'll come back here when it's done. Okay, it looks like it's almost done here. About 10 more to go. And this tool is not going to find every single artist in your library if you have a huge library. I mean, it just the database that it uses, it's not going to have every single person in there or every band. But what you can do, see, it says it failed 8. You can view skipped artists, and it'll show you which ones it skipped here. And you can retry them all, or the breeders. Obviously, it's a spelling issue here, so we retry that one, and you select it, do a search override. Not found. Maybe it's just breeders. Not sure what the deal is with that one, but at any rate, there are means here to view the ones that it has missed, and you can try to manually get these. So with all these artists, that now that we've scraped them all, we can go back into JukeCab, and let's maximize this here. And if we scroll through here, you can see it has all the artists. And these are just the different albums that those artists have. Like Concrete Blonde, they just have this one in here. And here's their albums. You can click an album. You can cue the entire thing, or just pick the one song. These aren't full albums. These are just these were some individual tracks that I had, and it created albums for them. Another thing that you can do with the image scraper is you can scan logos. And it does the same thing. I'm just going to do the top 25 here, so we can go through them real quick. And we go scrape all visible. And it's going to see if there's any logos for these bands or individual artists. And you can use these logos in your skins. Let's wait for this to finish, and I'll see if I can demonstrate what the logos are going to look like in the skin. You can use the logo in place of the artist artwork, the portrait. But I like to use the portrait and then use the logo somewhere else in the skin if I can. Okay, so it found 25, failed 0. We can go in here to artwork, and we can see those logos. And there they are. And we go back to JukeCab. Maximize this here. And we'll go back to the beginning of the alphabet here, because that's what it was pulling. And there's the artwork that's being used. It's pulling that artwork into this album view. Let's try another one. Avril Lavigne. Oh, hers is using the portrait still. Audio Slave. No. What's another one that it pulled? Arcade Fire. Guess it's not pulling any. Let me go back to that folder and see what we're looking at here. It should show Avicii and Blink 182, Alanis Morissette. All right, let me try those. Where's Alanis at? Did I miss it? Oh, she's right here. Pick one of hers. Oh yeah, and there's her artwork. Go back. Avicii, where's he at? Right here. Yeah, you can see that artwork right there. I have this skin set up so that if there is no logo, it will show their portrait instead. But if there is logo art available, it'll show the logo right here instead, which is, I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, that is how you use the artist artwork scraper for JukeCab. I hope that this is helpful for you. All right, thanks for using JukeCab.